Hi, and welcome to Peppermintjuju. I am Brooke, your host for today. And my personal channel is thrivingvine here on YouTube. The word for the relaunch week is soul. I'd like to start off by saying that in 1907, Dr. Duncan MacDougall attempted to quantify the human soul by weighing people before they had passed away and then when they had passed on, hypothesizing that the human soul does carry some weight, in that there was a remarkable decrease in a human's weight after they had passed on. He then deduced that that was the soul leaving the body. So there is a moderately widely held belief that everything has a soul. Living, non-living, so on and so forth. I'm not quite sure if I completely buy into that. I do believe that living things have a soul, such as herbal remedies. When one makes a tincture, in my beliefs, you are extracting the essence, the soul of the plant. And when that then marries with your soul, that helps create a heightened sense of wellness, health, healing, and so on and so forth. And especially when you get that down on a cellular level, that healing can really take place. That being said, I do also believe that you need to believe in the concept of soul and in the concept of that these things are able to help you. And if you don't hold that belief, although you may experience some positive effects from it, I don't believe that you will experience all the positive effects that you could if you believed in the concept of soul. For me, the soul is something that, and I'm going to talk about it in terms of human beings and spiritual path work. It's something that I believe that all of us humans have. Good, bad, ugly, beautiful. Everybody has a soul. And I believe that if you look at somebody through your own personal soul eyes, that you are then able to truly see who they are and what they are about. Our human eyes can often be confused by smokes and mirrors and illusions and things that people pretend to be. And but our soul eyes, when you look at somebody soul to soul, you can truly see what they are about. If they are good people, if they're not so good people, if they're toxic people, etc., etc. So what does it mean to look at somebody through your soul eyes? It means that you drop all your human judgment. And your human judgment would be based on size, race, creed, what else? Sexual orientation, hair color, eye color, and so on. So the things that you can see with your human eyes, you would then discount those, sort of strip those away. And when you look at somebody through soul eyes, you're looking at them from one heart to another, from one being to another. This is where I personally find my BS meter, is when I look at somebody or look at a situation through soul eyes. One soul is not fearful. One soul is very courageous, but as a soul, there's really nothing to fear. As a bargaining tool, however, there are some belief systems that believe in stockpiling other people's souls. So what that would mean is that somebody would sell their soul to the devil, if you will, trade it for, etc., etc., and in return would get something else. But a human being without a soul is stagnant. A human being without a soul or without connection to their soul, furthermore, is not able to grow and evolve spiritually. Our spiritual growth, I believe, comes from our soul. The soul is the essence of who you are. It is made up of many different parts, have sort of watered it to help it grow and evolve into what it is. But the soul is also, in my view, the one thing that is connected to the divine if you choose to strengthen that connection. I do believe that that connection is like a muscle, and that although the connection is there, if it's not worked, if it is worked, that connection is stronger. So your soul connects you to the divine. Your soul, in my view, is quantifiable. I do believe that Dr. Duncan McDougall was on the right track, and that the human soul does have physical weight that we are able to measure with current instruments. Are we necessarily able to interpret what those measurements mean? I don't believe that. I think that somebody's soul can be twisted or tainted depending on their intention in this world, how they conduct themselves. Again, like a muscle. If you work it out for good, it's fabu. If you feed it nothing but junk food, not so much. So that is sort of, a brief synopsis of the soul. So what does the soul look like? There are some arguments that state that one's soul is intricately connected to one's aura. So for those of you out there that can read aura, I would be interested to know, and leave a comment below here on Peppermintjuju. And do you guys believe that somebody's soul is connected to their aura? Because there are some trains of thought that believe that the soul and the aura are interconnected, much like a mother is connected to her unborn child by the way of the placenta and the umbilical cord. What else? I'm trying to sort of cover, a little bit of scientific stuff and a little bit of personal belief stuff. And I believe that when you're reading tarot, that you are connecting with somebody's soul, because there's no hypocrisy, there's no lies, there's no it being tainted by personal experience, by smokes and mirrors, by the mental games that people play. The soul of something is truly the essence, the core, their core self. And that is something I believe is really important to get in touch with, because only once you really understand your soul truth are you then able to truly see other people's soul truth and what they truly are about. So that is it was probably clear as mud. But hey, it's the first week, it's relaunch. So I'd like to thank you for tuning into Peppermintjuju this week. I look forward to seeing you next week when we explore another word, different paths, different people, different explanations. Be blessed, be beautiful, and make it a magical day.